You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. The temperature is currently around 74, only going up to a high about 79, which is, in my opinion, is a beautiful day. It was lovely yesterday. I was out yesterday with my mom. Had a very long day yesterday. My mom got sick. Spent most of my day, after I got done with the show, I spent most of my day, pretty much all of my day, at the hospital with her. And, the one thing I could tell you about being an entrepreneur is that it has given me a tremendous amount of freedom. And my mom has been sick off and on over the last probably 10, 15 years. I remember she had breast cancer. And the first time she got it, they did a lumpectomy and she had to go through chemo. Now, that is a process, and that is a really tough process. But because I was able to be home with her, I could go to chemo with her. I didn't have to call in sick. I didn't have to put in for a personal day. I didn't have to take vacation time. I didn't have to take family leave. I was able to attend chemo with her, and that was a process, Anybody who has gone through cancer know that cancer is no joke, and it is a process for not only the person that has cancer, but the person that is taking care of that person. So that being an entrepreneur has given me the freedom to do that. She got breast cancer a second time. This time she had to go for radiation for 33 straight days. Now, I know for a fact, had I had a job, no job was going to okay me to be off 33 straight days. Not for my mother, not for anything. So it has given me that freedom. But yesterday, she was feeling her arm was hurting, her left arm was hurting. And she kept telling me, at first I thought maybe, it's just arthritis, it's nothing. So we kind of blew it off for a couple of days. She and I both. She's like, maybe to feel better and put the heating pad on it. And then I said, okay, now, if it's still hurting, that was just today. So Monday it was hurting, Tuesday it was hurting. And I said, if it's still hurting in the morning, when I get finished with my show, we're going to the ER, right? And so she said, okay. So when I got finished the show, I gave her a call. So how's your arm doing? She said, it's still hurting. So I said, okay, we're going to the ER. So we went to the ER. And of course, you go to the ER, you're going to be there all day. Like literally, I was there all day. But it's okay and I was freezing because it was so cold in there. But I'm glad I went, because when I got there, we spent the whole day in there for her arm, right? Turns out she had congestive heart failure. So her lungs had fluid in them, all kinds of things that were going on, but it was because she told me her fingers were numb, her hands, her wrist was hurting, and her shoulder was hurting, right? That's what it was, but she had to, so they admitted her. So I was there all night, so sometime late last night, and they admitted that she's doing a lot better this morning, thank God. So keep her in your prayers for me, guys. Just, because that's my mom. I love her to life. I love her to life. She's my rock. She's there, whenever I need her. And I just the thought of that just freaks me out. And I try to stay strong, especially when I'm around her. I try to stay strong and positive, and just, keep our spirits high. But anyway, let's get on to the horoscope. Today is June the 13th. We are almost in the middle of this month. You know what I'm saying? We're in the middle of the year. We're halfway through the year. Now we're about to be in the middle of this month. Time really flies. I was at somewhere, yes. I think I was in the cafeteria at the hospital, and said to me, I can't believe it's already the second week in June. It was just, I was like, time flies. It waits for no one. It doesn't wait. So we're going to get to the horoscope today, brought to us by astrologer Michael Thyssen. He is our residential astrologist here at Good Morning Gwinnett. We're going to kick it off with Aries. So Aries, don't overlook the fact that someone you care about may be hiding something. Aries, somebody has a secret. Entertainment should include the whole family or a lot of your friends. This should be funny. Your persuasive nature will win the heart of someone you've had an eye on. Okay, now Aries, watch out now. Watch that eye. I got an Aries. My husband is Aries. Watch the eye, Aries. Don't let me have to punch you in it. I want to give a shout out to all of the medicine men from Osmotica Pharmaceutical. They're on their way to watch the Braves play baseball right now, probably on a bus somewhere. So shout out to the medicine men from Osmotica. Hey, have some fun, guys. All right, we're going to keep it going. Taurus, the emotional state of peers may cause a problem for you. Spend some quality time with your lover. You may find that your generosity has been taken for granted. Okay, Taurus, somebody is taking you for granted. Look, sometimes you just can't be too generous. So watch that. Watch that today, Taurus. Gemini, hobbies will be good for your emotional well-being. New partnerships will develop if you join investment groups. Someone close to you will be upset if you are insensitive to their needs. Don't be insensitive today, Gemini. You don't want that person to feel like left out or sad or anything. So watch what you say and do. You know, sometimes you can be a little insensitive. We all can. That's just human nature. We all can. Cancer, plan a trip to the country or take a drive to the beach. Your nerves are frazzled. Look into projects that you feel will contribute something to your appearance. If your nerves are frazzled, just relax for a second. Breathe. Stop. Smell of roses. Cancer. If you get frazzled today, just stop and be still. Be still and know. That's what the Bible says. Don't be frazzled. Leo, sentimental feelings may make it difficult to get much done at work. Your added discipline will help you complete the impossible at work. Don't let the moods of those you live with get you down. Don't let people put their stuff off on you today, Leo. Keep your spirits high. If you find somebody negative around you, keep it moving. I'll be back when you feel better. That's what I do. If you in a bad mood, don't put that junk on me. Virgo, don't reveal personal information to those you may feel may be untrustworthy. Keep your business to yourself, Virgo. If you don't want it out there, don't tell nobody. Health problems may prevail if you don't take care of them immediately. Spend time with your lover today. Listen, give the lover some time and keep your business to yourself. If you don't want it out there, don't tell nobody. Listen, I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to us by astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. We'll be right back.
You know I never will make it by. And I can't breathe if it isn't you and I. And I won't make it without you by my side. I can walk and stand, can talk, can fly without you. I'm so lost without you. I won't make it without you. I'm so lost without you. I won't make it without you. I don't care what the others say, and I still think of you night and day, and yeah, I've lost my way, I can't walk, can't stand, can't talk, can't fly without you. I'm so lost without you. I won't make it
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscope brought to you by astrologer Michael Thiessen. Okay, we're going to pick it up at Libra. Anger might lead to carelessness and minor injuries. Just be yourself. Your questions will help you ferret out secret information. Just be yourself today. You know what I mean, Libra? Don't try to be anybody else, because the only person you can be is you. So be yourself. Scorpio, don't confront situations unless you are sure you have good understanding of the dilemma. Don't jump the gun, Scorpio. Make sure you got all the facts first. You need more space for the whole family. You can do well on stage or behind the scenes. The choice is yours. Okay, I don't know. Step out there. Step out on faith on stage, Scorpio. Sagittarius, only bite off what you can chew. That means don't bite off more than you can chew. You will find that social activities will be enjoyable and will promote new connections. Use your better judgment before you sign up for a costly venture. Listen, use your judgment before you put a whole lot of money into something you really don't need, Sagittarius. Capricorn, you should get into some of those creative hobbies that you always said you wanted to do. Visitors may be likely to drop by. Your self-esteem will benefit. Friends will be loyal and caring. It's nothing like having loyal and caring friends, man. I got a few of them, and I'm so blessed to have them in my life. Aquarius, however, you must not neglect your family. Opportunities to meet new lovers will evolve through your interaction with groups or fundraising functions. Use your genuine warmth and compassion to win hearts. Okay, you got some love opportunities today, Aquarius. You got some love opportunities. And my fellow fish, Pisces, you have two choices. Get out on your own or bend to your mate's whims. Which one are you going to do? Visitors may be likely to drop by. You should be looking into making changes around the house. I need to clean up my office. That's the change I need to make. I can just tell y'all that right now. I think I said it yesterday. I go to a lot of conferences and I have so many bags. I'm talking about a lot of bags. Like, it's just bags. I got purses. It's bags. I got bags sitting everywhere. And I come in here and I'm like, man, I need to do something with this office. And normally my office is good, but I think I've been to probably 5 or 10 conferences already, and every one of them give you a bag. And I went to one event, I got 2 bags. So, it's bags everywhere. All right, so Lil Burn, it's a trend here right now. Like, there's a trend with these buildings. So they got this big project down in Lawrence and Duluth called Revel. Swanee has one. Norcross has one. Now Lil Burn just approved a zoning for commercial and residential property. Lawrenceville got one downtown Lawrenceville. I can't wait to see what it looks like. It's residential. It's got townhouses, condos, and single family homes. But Lil Burn is jumping into the game too, and that's because Gwinnett is growing so much. Like, the census right now is that we have about 970,000 residents that live in the county of Gwinnett, and it's growing. Like, people are steady coming, so they got to keep building. Now, a lot of people are not happy about that because that means that our schools will become overcrowded. But they're also building schools. Like, they built a couple schools here in Lawrenceville a couple years ago, so they have to fill those schools up. But they are going to fill them up because people are coming. So Lil Burn is getting into this game with this new building. So the city of Lil Burn, the Lil Burn City Council recently approved the zoning of 2 pieces of land on about 4.21 acres at 5284 Lawrenceville Highway. Part of the acreage is an undeveloped residential parcel platted as part of the 1966 subdivision of Town and Country Estates. The applicant, Action Technology Solutions LLC, intends to combine the acreage to create a small commercial property fronting US 29 and develop a new residential subdivision access from Greenleaf Drive. So they're gonna be getting a new subdivision there with commercial spaces also. So the proposed residential development includes 4 single family detached lots and 29 attached townhomes. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing they're doing downtown Lawrenceville. Something very similar, but it's a lot more houses. Each with 2-car garage and a minimum of 1,400 square feet of heated area. The new road will be public right off of the dedicated to the city and the neighborhood. The neighborhood will be subject to a new HOA covenant. Oh, man. HOAs are good. Sometimes they can be a pain in the butt. I can tell you that right now. We always in trouble because we always have a lot of company at our house. And so the HOAs is always saying something about the cars on the street because it's 4 cars in my house. So when we park in the driveway is filled up, and then we have guests, and they have to park on the street, and they hate that here. So they give us a lot of problems. Anyway, Lil Burn is about to do the same thing. They're building because we are growing. All right, so I talked a lot about Lil Burn yesterday. They got a lot of stuff going on, but this right here, a part of this right here was funny to me because I was like, what the heck are they doing in Lil Burn? So Lil Burn prohibits loitering, improper use of public places. So I was like, what does that mean? So I know what loitering means, but improper use of public places, I was like, okay, what does that mean? So when I was reading the article, right, I read down and it said, the ordinance also prohibits loitering for the purpose of engaging in the solicitation of sex acts, specifically prohibits sodomy and other sexual acts, whether resulting in orgasm or not. It was so I'm like, okay, what the heck are they doing over there in the public in Lil Burn? But anyway, if you get caught doing any of those things, you will be you get a fine up to $1,000 and 60 days in jail. So whatever y'all doing in Lil Burn, you better stop, because Lil Burn said we're gonna put you in jail and you're gonna get a fine. I thought that part was kind of funny. I was like, oh gosh, what the heck are they doing in Lil Burn? Listen, I'm going to another song. I'll be right back to give you more to rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You are listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, and I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. Stay tuned.
It's been 27 nights without you here by my side, and I've been counting every hour, 'cause since you stepped out of my life, she ain't coming back. All my friends are saying that, so you don't even have to try, 'cause she ain't your Mrs. Right. But that love was true love, and they got no clue, and I don't know what to do. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? Only you would know, 'cause I can't seem to let you go. No, I can't seem to let you go. I guess your girls, they do the same, telling I'm the one to blame. And you believed in all the rumors, yeah. They told you I was playing games. Oh no, she ain't coming back. My friends are saying that, so you don't even have to try. Don't try, she ain't your Mrs. Right. But that love was true love, and they got no clue, and I don't know what to do. Hey. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? To let you go, I can't seem to let you go. I can't seem to let you go. You ain't here no more. My life is a bore. I just try my best, gotta live it, but I'm nothing like before. We used to be strong, together we couldn't do wrong. Now the magic is gone. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way. Tell me, are you feeling like I'm feeling? Only you would know, 'cause I can't seem to let you go. I can't seem to let you go. I've tried to ignore it, 'cause that is what they say, but deep down I know it won't work out this way.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. There's a Downtown Development Authority meeting today in Auburn, so if you want to check that out, it's going to be at the City Council Chambers, located at 1361 4th Avenue. It's going to be at 6 p.m. If you got questions about it, you can call Jay Miller at 770-963-4002. Again, that's Jay Miller, 770-963-4002. City Council Chambers, 1361 4th Avenue, at 6 p.m. today. If you got some questions, the Downtown Development Authority is going to be meeting today, so you might want to go out there and get your questions answered, just to make sure that everything that you want to go down is going down, or just to be in the know about what's happening around your town. You know what I mean? All right, so Auburn is seeking for the Police Academy. Let me tell you, I'm in the Gwinnett Citizens 101 Academy right now, and I'm telling you, that is phenomenal. Like, I talk about it all the time because I just find it's cool because we get to go behind the scenes of the government departments to see how things are ran. I'm telling you, you get a better understanding of how, because on the outside looking in, you just see what you see on the outside. But when you get the opportunity to go behind the scenes and see exactly how things are run, now granted, you don't get to see everything, but you get a huge and a better understanding of what goes on behind the scenes. So the Auburn Police Department is seeking candidates for the Auburn Citizens Police Academy. Classes begin August 13 and run for 10 weeks from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Tuesday evenings at the police department located at 1361 4th Avenue. Classes limited to 25 participants. I got a chance to, one of the departments that we visited here in the Gwinnett Citizens Academy was the Department of Corrections. When I tell you, just spending some time with the officers there and learning about what they do and doing that simulation when they got a simulation room, it is so cool, man. I would love to have that at home. They got a simulation room with these huge screens from floor to ceiling, and it's about 3 or 4 of them. And so what they do is it's programmed on the computer to make it look like a criminal is coming towards you, and that he has a gun or he has a knife, and then he got other criminals on the side. It's like a huge video game, right? And you gotta shoot him, and so they said shoot him in the leg, right? So if we're shooting at his leg and we're missing, because a lot of the times what happens is when someone gets killed, and when a cop kills someone, they'll say they didn't have to kill him, they could have shot him in the leg, right? So if one guy shot the guy in the leg, the guy that was coming towards him, but he shot him in his thigh, hit his femoral artery. I did not know until that instance that if you shoot somebody in their thigh and it hit their femoral artery, they could bleed out in 40 seconds. So that means that I just shot somebody. Now I got to go over there, and he still probably has his gun in his hand, but I shot him in the thigh, so there's nothing wrong with his hand, but I got to go and try to save him because he's going to bleed out in 40 seconds. That is crazy. So if you have the opportunity to go through the Auburn Citizens Police Academy, I would suggest you do it. It's free. Anybody who lives in Auburn probably can go through that academy. They only limit the class to 25 members. In our class, we have 30 because, they want to make sure everybody gets the opportunity. I think it's phenomenal. The candidates will learn about police activities, including traffic stop, drug enforcement, and they will participate in a drive along with the officers. So they get a chance. Now we didn't do a drive along. Everything we did was simulated, but they're gonna get to do a drive along. The goal of the program is to create a better understanding of police duties and to potentially recruit law enforcement candidates. So if you have the time, 6:30 at night on Tuesday, starting on the 13th, I would say check it out. Check it out because I think it is just, I think it's phenomenal. So listen, I normally do people helping people at the beginning of the show, but this was kind of people helping people beyond Gwinnett, but helping Georgia. So it's kind of a little bit backwards, but I wanted to tell this story because I felt like it was powerful, and it is a people helping people story. So Ariana Grande did a concert in Atlanta, and she decided to donate all of the proceeds to Planned Parenthood as a way to protest against the anti-abortion laws that were passed in several states, right? Of course, it got passed here. So for those of you who don't know, it's called the Heartbeat Bill, and it got passed into law on May 7th by Governor Brian Kemp. So the Heartbeat Bill says that when a woman is pregnant, if they detect a heartbeat, which is around 6 weeks into the pregnancy, she cannot have an abortion. And any doctor that performs an abortion, that's a felony. So a lot of people are against that bill because it's about telling women what to do with their bodies, and people just aren't feeling that. You know what I mean? So, the government shouldn't be involved, and I'm not going to get off on this because I get off on this every time, but it's just so strange. So the government shouldn't be involved in telling women what to do with their bodies, right? But anyway, Ariana, people helping people, is donating $250,000 to Planned Parenthood. And the thing is, hopefully people will take, until these laws are abolished, you got to be careful, because if you do something to break the law, it's a crime now. If you have an abortion, it's a crime here in Georgia. Unfortunately, it is. It's also in Louisiana, Mississippi, Kentucky. And there's a lot going on around this bill right now. People are fighting it. Even Stacey Abrams. Stacey is she had to have a sit down with the freaking film people here in Georgia, because there's a lot of movies that are made here in Georgia. Like, we did like $9 billion that came in from the film industry last year. And so they're protesting. They're saying, we're going to pull out of Georgia. $9 billion. You're going to let $9 billion walk out the state because you want to tell women what to do with their bodies? You talking about jobs for people? You know what I mean? So Stacey, she met with the film industry, and she's trying to argue against this boycott that they're planning, because they're saying, if this bill stays and goes into effect, which is in January, we're out. And Stacey is saying, I know I didn't win the governor's race last year. However, I'm still fighting for the people. And the so-called heartbeat bill it sucks, and it's affecting women, and it's affecting industry, and it's affecting lives and well-beings of people who are here. And she is still fighting. You know what I mean? So she's doing her best to keep the industry here. There are a lot of people who are employed in the film industry here in Georgia, because the film industry is so big. $9 billion is big, But now with this bill, it's a lot going on. So, the bill just it targets women, but every Georgian is at risk if you lose doctors, jobs, and billions of dollars. So they're doing a hashtag right now called Stay and Fight. So follow them at Stay and Fight. I'm going to put that in my show, Stay and Fight, because we need the industry to stay, but we also need women to have control over their own bodies. We don't need the government involved in our bodies. Darshawn Kendricks put out a bill called a testicular bill, and that bill said any man who gets a woman pregnant, child support start in the womb. So that means that the minute she finds out she's pregnant, you got to start paying child support. Now, a lot of people didn't like that bill. I'm sure they didn't. They also said that it was against the law to have a vasectomy, and it also says that if you take Viagra, you got to get approval from your mate. So it had that bill had a lot of stuff going on in it, and she put it out there. She said, if you want to tell us what to do with our bodies, then we need to tell you what to do with yours. So there's a lot of people fighting for it, including Stacey Abrams. So if you want to join the fight, especially if you're in the film industry, hashtag Stay and Fight. Hashtag Stay and Fight. That's the hashtag. I know there are a lot of people who got their own opinions. I have mine. I'm gonna keep them. But I just believe what I believe, and they believe what they believe. But hey, listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back to bring you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Saw your name on my phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been going and going, back and forth cause we don't know better. And I thought we'd be different. Yeah, we were on to some good shit. We keep dancing with the devil, but he doesn't have a back, no. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go, but I don't even try. Gone in the deep end tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 Give up on you, but I can't. I can't. Saw your name on my phone, yeah. You only call when you want it. Babe, I gotta be honest. My body never known better. It's like an upgraded business.
You mess me up and I miss it.
We keep dancing with the devil, but he's never gonna let go. Should be pulling away from the fire. Should go, but I don't even try. Gone in the deep end tonight. I just wanna love ya. 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 phone, yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. I just wanna love ya. 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 But you're making it so hard. But you're making it so hard. But you know you're making it so hard, so hard, so hard.
Welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Listen, guys, there's an open house today, a college open house. So if you have a senior or a junior that's thinking about going to college, more than a dozen college recruiters want to talk to you about your schools. Colleges are included are Georgia College, Texas A&M, Purdue University, Columbus State University, Augusta University, University of Kentucky, University of Missouri, and more. Presented by the Gwinnett Public Library. It is open. It takes place this Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Collins Hill branch located at 455 Camp Perrin Road in Lawrenceville. There's going to be a second house that's going to take place on July 25th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Five Forks Strickland branch located at 2780 Five Forks Strickland Road in Lawrenceville. Both are free and open to the public. So if you got a kid that's thinking about college, this is a chance for them to go out and talk to the different college recruiters and find out exactly what their options are. You know, what options are there? Because, you know, some kids want to go home, some want to stay local, you know, but this is an opportunity. My niece is she's about to graduate in December. She is a powerhouse. I wish she could just come work with me, but she wants to be in politics, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. We need some good people in politics, but and I like politics, so it's kind of funny because we have a lot in common when it comes to that. But anyway, she's a senior. And she's about to graduate in December. She's graduating early. And I'm so proud of her because she is, right now she's in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill doing her thing. So she's sending me pictures of Maxine Waters. She sent me pictures of Vice President Pence. And she's doing some great things. But, you know, when I tell you she was on the college grind, like I took her to a bunch of colleges to visit. She asked a lot of questions. She met a lot of people, and she made her decision. Now, what was funny, I thought she was going to choose UGA. That's what I thought. Now, she came from Jersey. I thought she was going to choose UGA because I'm like, man, UGA got a nice campus. But she didn't. She chose Georgia Southern. I said to her, why did you choose that? She said that campus was more quaint. It was smaller. She told me, she said, you know, UGA is huge, and it is. UGA is a huge campus. I went to a football game there, my husband and I, right? So I'm going to walk, right? I'm going to walk. Yeah, we're going to walk. I don't know. I must have walked 3 miles to get to the stadium from where we parked. UGA is huge. So she chose Georgia Southern. But what I'm saying is that go out, meet with the recruiters, ask your questions, see what opportunities are available. Because right now, she's trying to get into grad school, and she was telling me it was some program that was offered by certain ones. I think Georgia Tech offers the program. I think Georgetown offers the program, and somewhere else she told me. So she got about 4 colleges to choose from for her postgraduate degree in this particular program. But she's talking to everybody. And when we went to when we went to go visit Georgia Southern, she had been talking to this guy. His name is Steven. He works for Georgia Southern. She had been talking to that guy for 2 years. It was like they were friends via telephone and email from Jersey. She knew everything about the campus. So we visited other campuses, but that was her campus. So she picked Georgia Southern, so she'll be graduating in December. But again, if you have a junior or senior interested in going to college, there's going to be a college open house tonight from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Gwinnett Public Library located at the Collins Hill branch. That's 455 Camp Perrin Road in Lawrenceville. Go on out there, talk to them, see what they got to offer you. You know, it's good to have options. It really, really is good to have options. Now, if you're a little bit techie and you want to know about WebAssembly and Microsoft Blazor, there's going to be a free workshop this evening to introduce you to WebAssembly and Blazor, which is a Microsoft product. In this talk, Kevin Gaynor will present an overview of WebAssembly, describing what it is and what it means for web-based applications. The presentation will also cover different ways that WebAssembly applications can be built, and will focus on Microsoft Blazor product that will be included in .NET Core 3.0. So if you want to know more, it's very technical. So if you're not a tech head, this may not be the thing for you. However, if you are and you're into coding and all that stuff, this is going to be free. It's going to be at Gwinnett Technical College, located at 5150 Sugarloaf Parkway in Lawrenceville. So, check that out, 6:30 to 8:30 tonight, Gwinnett Tech, 5150 Sugarloaf Parkway in Lawrenceville. If you like technology, this is an introduction for you, and you can go out there and learn more about it. Add to your resume. Listen, always keep your resume going. All right, if you're looking to be a public speaker, or you just want to hone your speaking skills, Toastmasters is going to be doing their thing this evening. The Toastmasters of Centerville is a public speaking and leadership development club, which was founded in March 2006. Since then, it has grown over the years, and new members have been added. So if you want to get some practice in for public speaking and leadership skills and networking, you can do that. You want some constructive feedback on how you're doing, what you shouldn't be doing, what you can make better. You can do that. So tonight they're going to be having a meeting. It's free, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's going to be located at the Centerville Public Library at 3025 Bethany Church Road in Snellville. It's free. Go on out, talk with other people in the speaking industry. You never know. You might get your first speaking job or your first stage appearance by going to one of these meetings. Toastmasters is international. It's around the world. And so if you are trying to become a speaker, or you just want to become a great presenter, this is your opportunity to get some feedback from your peers. 7 o'clock tonight to 8:30. And it's going to be at the Centerville Public Library, 3025 Bethany Church Road in Snellville. I told you guys before, I went to a Toastmasters meeting, and I got a job. I didn't need a job. I just was going to Toastmasters because one of my friends invited me. And then I got a job opportunity. The guy was paying more money than where I was working, and I jumped ship and went with him. So, because I went to a Toastmasters meeting. All right, there's going to be a WBN Women in Business Networking luncheon today. You can make it if you leave right now. Might not make it. It's starting right now, ends at 1 o'clock. But if you are a woman in business and you want to get out and hang out with some other women in business, and those planning a new venture, you're thinking about becoming a woman in business, this may be an opportunity for you to do that. If you can leave, if you leave right now, you'll still make it. It's going to be at the Hood's Tooth Grill and Tavern, located at 6323 Grand Hickory Drive, and that's in Brazelton. 6323 Grand Hickory Drive, Hood's Tooth Grill and Tavern. Going out there, meet with some other folks, do some networking. If it's lunch, so you might have to, you got to self-pay for your lunch because it's a lunchtime thing starting right now. So you may make it every day. Normally I do the show at 9 o'clock. Had I did the show at 9 o'clock, I don't do it 9 o'clock on Thursdays. I do it Monday through Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Had I did it at 9 o'clock, you would have had a lot more time. However, it still may be worth your while to go out there. All right, so there is a women's conference this evening. This is the third annual women's conference. The conference kicks off at 7:30 this evening. They got a special guest speaker, Elder Anita Smith from Social Circle, and 7:30. It's a 2-day event. So it starts out tonight. It's free. The entire event is free. They're gonna have a mother-daughter tea. That sounds so nice. I always want to go to a tea. This is hosted by City of Zion Christian Ministry, located at 135 Stanley Court in Lawrenceville. They're having a conference tonight, starting at 7:30 to 10:30, and then they're gonna have a mother and daughter's tea on Friday. I think that's so nice. I always wanted to go to a tea. But anyway, it's free. If you want to go out, it's a women's conference tonight. It's called You Are Worth Your While. And it's the third annual one, 7:30. City of Zion Christian Ministry, 135 Stanley Court, Suite 101, and that's in Lawrenceville. And it's a 2-day event, and it's free. The whole conference is free, which is nice. If you are into filmmaking, there's going to be a workshop tonight. If you have thought about doing a short film, this is the event you might want to be at. So they're going to be doing a short film training tonight, and it's going to be from 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. They're going to be shooting a short film, come out and join the fun, learn something new about filmmaking, get some practical experience, so some real footage. And they're looking for you. Steven said, come on out and join. And it's going to be at the JC Event Hall, located at 5775 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and that's in Norcross. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. They're going to be doing short film, so you can partake in that. It's called a Fork Shop, Filmmakers Workshop, Learn, Act, Shoot, Network, Teach, Enjoy. There's no spoon, just a fork. They're shooting a short film at this event, so you might want to just check that out. That sounds really cool to be a part of that. This may be your debut. Hey, listen, you thought about getting into filmmaking. This may be your opportunity to break into filmmaking. You may make your debut in this short film, or producer, or assistant, whatever. Check it out. All right, so that's tonight again at 7 o'clock to 9:30 p.m. JC Event Hall, 5775 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. Listen, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back to give you more about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You are listening to The Rundown right now. Stay tuned.
Hey, don't you think I can see that you've been looking at me, that you've been staring at my face? Hey, baby, I don't wanna stay in this club no longer. You can move out of my place. There's no need to be shy, 'cause you're fun a rock guy. I will take you up high the whole night. Hey, baby, don't be afraid. You just follow my way. Tonight we will fight together. We will rock it tonight. Just jump on this fight. We will rock it tonight. Just jump on this fight together. We will rock it tonight and forever. Just jump on this fight together. We will rock it tonight and forever. Just jump on this fight together. We will rock it high. We're burning like a fire. Yes, we're moving to the top. Baby, we got the power. Keep on like this for hours. Moving on like this non-stop. Baby, don't be afraid. You just follow my way. Tonight we will fight together. We will rock it tonight and forever. Just jump on this fight together. We will rock it tonight and forever. Just jump on this fight together. We say yeah, oh, hey, oh. 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 We will take it up high. We will rock it all night. Girl, you're looking so fine. We will make it alright. We will take it up high. We will rock it all night. Girl, you're looking so fine. We will make it alright. We will rock it tonight. Just jump on this fight. We will rock it tonight. Just jump on this fight together. We will rock it tonight and forever. Just jump on this fight together. We will rock it tonight and forever. Just jump on this fight together. We say yeah, oh, hey, oh. We say yeah, oh, hey, oh. We say yeah, oh, hey, oh. We say yeah, oh, hey, oh.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. Audrey Bell Kearney giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You know, CBD oil is all this industry is becoming huge. They're predicting that the CBD oil industry is going to be like $22 billion by 2022, so that's huge. But if you want to know more about it, they're doing a community awareness workshop and training this evening to tell you more about it and learn how you can start your own franchise. They got a lot going on. That's kind of interesting. Oh, wait a minute. So this person that's doing this, I've been in business with her before. I didn't even know that. But anyway, you are cordially invited to this informative CBD CBD community awareness workshop. Learn how to heal yourself and make money on this emerging wealth trend. It's huge. Like, it's a big trend right now. And CBD oil is legal in all 50 states. It is legal. And so, I know a lot of people have concerns about, do I get high? No, you don't get high if it's like 0.03% or something THC. So that's what makes it legal. But if you are interested in finding out more about this event, they're going to be having something tonight from 7 to 9:30 p.m. And it's going to be at Lisa Nicole Collection Showroom. So Lisa Nicole, I was on her team in another company that kind of folded the company, not because of her, but because of the owners of the company. And so she had a huge team of people. We were doing some great things until they started messing around with the company and messed it up. But I thought it was a good company. So I stayed with them probably for 5 years, and I had a good team. I had a team of about 80 people, and we were doing great things. But the owners of the company decided they wanted to do some other stuff and messed it up for everybody. But anyway, Lisa's having something tonight. If you want to know more about the CBD oil industry, there's going to be a workshop. And tell her that Audrey said hi. She was on her team in 5 links. Just tell her, Audrey sent me. She said, tell you hi. She was on your team in 5 links. You are cordially invited. It's going to be at the Lisa Nicole showroom located at 6230 McDonough Drive, Suite G, and that's in Norcross. It starts at 7 o'clock. So get there on time because they like to start on time. They don't be messing around. The workshop is going to include life-changing information and handouts about how CBD oil works, free vacation giveaway raffles, sample of therapeutic pain cream and rubs, and a business opportunity information. So about how to get involved. It's going to be a $22 billion industry. I'm telling you. I know it is. I've been looking at it. My husband and I have been looking at it. We're thinking about it because we already know that it's going to be huge. We already know. For more information, you can call 404-767-900 for more information. If you're going to stay there, if you want to book a room or something. All right. That sounds cool. It's $10. So take your $10 to go, but check it out. If you want to know about this industry and where it's going, if I didn't have to go to the Gwinnett Citizens Academy tonight, which I have to go because I'm almost finished. Next Thursday is our last day we graduate, so that's great. So I got to go. But if I didn't have to go, I would be going to this event just to get more information about this industry because it is a growing industry. I'm a marketing person, so I know how to put stuff on automatic pilot and just let it roll. Anyway, check out that event at 7 o'clock tonight. Huge industry, y'all. It's getting bigger. And the more they change the laws, it's going to get even bigger. All right, free parent discovery night, brain balance centers. Every child deserves to reach their full potential, no matter their struggle, no matter their label, no matter their diagnosis. Brain Balance offers a comprehensive drug-free program to help kids overcome their behavioral, learning, and social difficulties, enabling them to reach their highest potential. If you have a child who's struggling in some areas of their life and they need some help, the Brain Balance Center is giving a free workshop tonight at 6:30 to 7:30, and they're going to help you with that. They got supervised play for children 5 and up. It's every child deserves to be able to live to their highest potential. And if yours is struggling, there's no need to get the help that they need without the drugs. You know what I mean? Without the drugs. So if you're interested in that, it's free. It's going to be at the Brain Balance Center is located in Swanee. That's 780 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard in Swanee, Georgia. 6:30 to 7:30. It's free. If you want to go out there, if your child is struggling in some areas and you want to get them some help without medication, go to the Brain Balance Centers. Located in Swanee, 780 Peachtree Industrial Boulevard, and that's going to be at 6:30 tonight. A lot of times they want to stick your kids on medicine. There are ways around that stuff, and you might want to find out what those ways are for your child. I think it's good. All right, so it's a puppet show. If you need to take the kids somewhere today because they are out of school right now, and you just need to get out the house and do something with them, they have a puppeteer show today. It's a fun puppet show featuring hilarious stories, lively music. Kids will laugh out loud to the silly antics. It's free. Take your children. It's going to be free. It's 2:30 today. It's going to be located at the Gwinnett Public Library, located at 6025 Buford Highway in Norcross. 6025 Buford Highway in Norcross. It's a puppet show at 2:30 today. Take your kids out there. Let them have some fun. You get a chance to hang out with some of the other mothers. Just get out of the house if you haven't gotten. And it's going to be a beautiful day. It's only going to go up to 79. And that's my type of weather. I don't like being cold and I don't like being hot. That's right in the middle. So it's going to be a beautiful day just to get out and enjoy and be around other mothers. Get a chance to talk and chat and be around some of the other mothers. I think that's great. 2:30 to 3:30, 6025 Buford Highway, and that's in Norcross. Hang out with the parents, find out what you're going to do. All right, listen. So my husband and I have been going back and forth about who's going to win this championship between the Warriors and the Raptors. Now, I think the Raptors going to take it. I really do. That's my thought. I sat there and I watched that game the other night, and Golden State barely got by with 1 point. You know, my husband fell asleep, and I was like, they barely made it. They barely made it. I think the Raptors is going to win. But if you want to go out tonight and just have some fun, they're having a Crown Sports Bar is located at 7075 Jimmy Carter Boulevard. Said, come on over. It's going to be a Raptors versus Warriors, and it's going to be $5 drinks, $5 Henny shots, $5 Ciroc shots, $12 pitchers, and $25 hookahs. But it's free to come in. If you don't do any of that stuff, don't worry about it. Just come on in and enjoy the fun. I'm sure they probably got some chicken wings or something that you could buy, and some soda or some sweet tea. But I think the Raptors gonna take it. I don't know. I really do. He doesn't think so. He think that Golden State is gonna come back and like LeBron them did when they were down 3 games and came back. I don't think they're gonna come back. I think Toronto won it. I think they won it bad. I think they won it. But anyway, if you want to go out tonight, just hang out with some people. It's going to be Game 6. It's going to start at 9 o'clock at Crown Sports Bar located at 7075 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. Get you some wings. You know, go out there and cheer for your team. You know, I like Golden State. I just think they're going to lose this series. I don't think they're going to win the championship. That's just my opinion. You know, if they make a comeback, I don't know. I don't think they're going to do it, though. What you think? Go on over to Good Morning Gwinnett and put it in the forum. It's a forum over there. Tell me what you think. GoodMorningGwinnett.com. What you think? Who's going to win tonight? All right, I'm going to another song, and then I'm going to come back and wrap this thing up and tell you my inspiration of the day. I'll be right back.
Fading out of my mind. When we get close, we're gonna slow it down. Going deeper, still I'm sky high. Giving you this rhythm all night. Slipping, fading like I lost time. Oh baby, don't stop, no, you just slow down. Are you good enough to wait for me? We're having too much fun to disagree. Baby, as long as we don't think now. Slipping, fading, gone, slipping with our slow hands. Slipping, fading, gone, slipping with our slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping with our slow hands. We can't stop it now, slipping with our slow hands. Wanna hear you breathing so close, so close. From my heart and down to my toes. Slipping in and out of control. No, you don't stop, no, you just slow down. Are you good enough to wait for me? We're having too much fun to disagree. Baby, as long as we don't think now. Slipping, fading, gone, slipping with our slow hands. Slipping, fading, gone, slipping with our slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping with our slow hands. We can't stop it now, slipping with our slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping with our slow hands. Are you good enough to wait for me? We're having too much fun to disagree. Baby, as long as we don't think now. Slipping, fading, gone, slipping without slow hands. Slipping, fading, gone, slipping without slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping without slow hands. We can't stop it now, slipping without slow hands. We don't slow it down, slipping without slow hands. We can't stop it now, slipping without slow hands.
Welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, finishing up the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Well, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to listen to me for an hour, and I appreciate you so much. If you have not listened to any of the other episodes, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. You can listen there. If you want to support the show, there's a support button there. We are on a ton of platforms. If you want to be a sponsor on the show, or if you want to run a banner ad on the website, all that information is on goodmorninggwinnett.com. All right, I want to close it out with some inspiration for today because I want you to stay positive for the rest of the day. And so the inspiration for today is you are a light in people's lives. You may not think that you matter. You may not think that the things that you do matter, but they do. It's the little things. You'd be surprised. It's the little things that matter. Every morning, my husband sends out a prayer to a group of people on his cell phone. And those prayers, we all wake up in the morning, you see people commenting on it. It's the little things. And that prayer goes probably about 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning, because some mornings I'm knocked out asleep and I hear my phone buzzing because the prayers. And I know who it is. I know it's the prayer for the day. It's the little things that matter. You are the light in people's lives. You know what I mean? You don't think so? You don't think that when you make somebody laugh, that doesn't bring light to their life? It is. And it's small, so you don't think that it matters, but it does. If you open a door for somebody, you don't think that matters, but that's appreciated. Because when you do things like that, people say, oh, that was nice of him. And that puts a light in people's spirit. It does. When you smile at somebody, people say you got a mean face. When you smile at somebody, they may be having a rough day and all they needed right then was a smile. It's the little things. It is the little things. You are the light in people's lives. You may not think so because those things are so small. You may think, man, that doesn't really matter. But it does. Trust me when I tell you. Somebody said, that's a nice shirt you got on. Oh, that means somebody actually took the time to give you a compliment. That's maybe just what that person needed. Just what the person needed. So listen, that's all I got for you. This is the end of the week for me because Fridays I don't work. Not on the show anyway. I work on other stuff. I don't work on the show. I'm so glad you stuck around to listen to me. Share the show with your friends. I got a huge, huge, huge goal to get to 1 million subscribers for this show. That's a big goal. People have been doing podcasting for years. They haven't gotten to that. I'm trying to get that goal. So share the show. You can listen to it on a variety of platforms. iHeartRadio, Spotify, TuneIn, iTunes, Google, Alexa, Amazon. I'm everywhere. So check the show out. Share the show with your friends. Thank you for listening. I'll be back again on Monday at 9 a.m. God willing. God willing, I'll be back. You be safe this weekend. Enjoy yourself, but be safe. It's going to be beautiful. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your friends. And tell somebody you love them. I'll be back again on Monday. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.